Hello YouTube, Beather here back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over another DC Direct figure. Been getting a lot of these lately. It is the DC Direct Ultraman from the Supervillains Crime Syndicate series. Yeah, really awesome. I decided to build up my Crime Syndicate. I am going to do it. I gotta get Owlman, Johnny Quick online. But most of these guys are at my local comic shop. I know Superwoman and Power Ring are still there, so I gotta pick them up. But yeah, really cool figure. Anyways, let's just hop right into it. You know, Earth 3, alternate dimension Superman. Yeah, everyone's got that. Forever Evil, which I still haven't read, by the way. I read everything in Trinity War, every tie-in and everything, every single issue. Still have yet to read one thing from Forever Evil. Like, wow. What do you know? Anyways, I guess let's just get right into it, you know? What you gonna do? So, yeah, he's actually a really great figure. There are a few things I don't like, but overall, he's really good. DC Direct has always had their great paint and detail, and now that they've added this impressive articulation, it's better than Mattel could have ever dreamed. Because I used to prefer Mattel over DC Direct because Mattel had better articulation, and I'm an articulation guy, and they had the best articulation of any DC figures. Lots of people didn't like Mattel, but you can't really compare them to Legends because, you know, it's DC. I do it for the characters. But now we finally have our DC characters in, you know, a format they deserve. It's really spectacular. But yeah, he's got a lot of cool articulation. You got a good up on the head, good down on the head, side to side. You can just look all around. Very awesome. You've got an ab crunch, detailed up. Really awesome. In and out on the arms, forward and back, bicep swivel, elbow bend, then you have a wrist swivel, and also a joint here on the wrists for forward and back movement. Really cool. Waist swivel, awesome. In and out on the leg, forward and back on the leg, just move it all about. Thigh swivel, this one is really crazy loose. This one isn't though, it's not crazy loose, but this thigh is. It doesn't hinder his standing, because he's been standing for quite a while now, and he hasn't fallen, except for the one time I accidentally knocked him over. But he's got a double knee bend, and he's got up and down on the foot, and kind of a weird ankle pivot, because it's not just a pivot, it doesn't quite pivot too much till it comes around. You have to work with it a little bit, but you know, it's better than nothing, right? Which is what we usually get from figures everywhere. So, yeah, really cool figure. And detail and paint are also fantastic. You saw his head sculpt already. Really wow. He looks very angry, and etc. Very evil, you could say. He's got those nice laser eyes there. Frowny face. Ultraman symbol. Don't really know what house he is or how it works in his dimension, but it's, you know, sculpted on there. It's got a nice sculpt. There's a little yellow scuff there, but I can ignore that. His Ultraman Belt. Got lots of skin tone on his hands. He's got really great painted skin tone on these guys. Really nice. He's got his nice boots here. And the cape is really well detailed. I like longer capes, but this cape's obviously been torn. It's tethered and stuff, and it's like he doesn't bother to change his cape. I really think that says a lot about his character, and it's got a little hole in it right there. And see all that brown paint and stuff at the bottom, so it looks real dirty? Really neat. I guess it works well for his character, but yeah, I'm just not really a fan of short capes like that. Meh. Anyways, yeah, that's detail, paint, and articulation. Now let's get into some size comparisons. Now here is our Ultraman with some other DC Direct figures. First up on the left, another Crime Syndicate member, Deathstorm, who is their evil Firestorm. Yeah, you know, they scale up really well together. Deathstorm seems taller, but that's just because, you know, he's thinner. And he's also got that fire hair. But their heads are about the same place, which is really good. So he scales up great with his other Crime Syndicate members, which is awesome. And then, of course, over here on the right, we have Red Lantern Guy Gardner, who I bought alongside Ultraman. I got them both on Free Comic Book Day for 25% off each. Really awesome. Comic Day 2014. Yeah, loved it. Free Comic Book Days. Really fantastic. Really is. But yeah, you know, he scales up well with Guy Gardner here too, so he's going to scale up with your newer and your older DC Directs, which is really great to know. Very glad, especially since Red Lantern Guy Gardner is currently a character in the New 52, so you can use this Red Lantern Guy Gardner as a New 52 figure, which is awesome. Here's Ultraman with some, you know, DC Universe Classics figures. First up, he's over here with the Black Adam on the left. Obviously, he's much taller than Black Adam, and they do not scale up well, which is kind of sad. But I'm sure he'll scale up well with the New 52 Black Adam from DC Collectibles. Then over here on the right, we have Clayface, who was in DC Superheroes and DC Universe Classics, 2-pack. Yeah, I'm thinking no, but you can also work it. I like to think of Clayface as much bigger than this. And if anyone read Clayface's little Forever Evil one-shot, his Villains Month comic, he was much bigger. So maybe not going to work with this specific Clayface. It's more of an animated series type looking Clayface anyways, so no go here. But you know, if you guys really don't care about that, I guess you could work him with the Clayface, but I don't think it's going to work out. And lastly, here's Ultraman with some Movie Masters. On the left, we have the Movie Masters Fayora from Man of Steel. Obviously, she's way too short. It's not going to work out. And then on the right, we have the Movie Masters Green Lantern Sinestro, who is also way too short. And he's just not going to scale up well with Movie Masters at all. So if you want this guy to scale up well with other figures, you're going to have to stick him with your DC Directs, which is who he's intended for. Because these guys aren't in the same scale, but he's in the same scale with DC Directs. So yeah, he fits well with those, but really no one else, unless you want to put him with Marvel Selects or something. So all in all, what do I think of the DC Direct Crime Syndicate Ultraman figure? Well, he's really good, you know. He's got a solid sculpt, he's got good paint and detail, good articulation, scales up well. I'm not really digging the cape. I mean, I'm sure that's how it is in the comics, but I don't really dig it. And he's got that really loose leg joint there. Some quality control would be great on these guys. Trust me, because I had a little problem with my Deathstorm. Check out his review, it's already up. And now I got a little joint problem with this guy too. So some quality control is in order. All in all, I think this guy deserves 4 out of 5 stars. He's a good figure, not the best thing in the world. Some joints are too loose, some are too stiff. Whatever. But he's a good figure overall, and he is highly recommended. So yeah, that's it, you guys. 4 out of 5 stars. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Links to Facebook, Twitter. We'll follow you back on Twitter after we get more followers, because we're at a follow cap, and we can't follow more until we get more followers. But people don't want to follow us unless we follow them back, and if we don't follow them back immediately, then they don't follow us. So it's really a little difficult decision here. A little predicament. Guys, check that out. Check out the FIGPLA podcast starring myself and fellow YouTuber Corticon. You can check out his YouTube channel and other cool YouTubers' YouTube channels in the links in the description below. Also, my other YouTube channels, The Slender Happening, which is a horror drama suspense channel. Really awesome. Also, you can check out Super Friends Benefits, which is a gaming channel. Really cool stuff over there, too. And B3 Productions, which is another, you know, cool collectible channel. And we got lots of little original videos over there. Lots of action figure collection updates, unboxing videos, cool hauls, like comic book hauls, and etc. So, that's it, you guys. As I said, rate, comment, subscribe, check out all those cool links, and I'll see you all later. Thanks for the support.